because it's all the rage, I ought to tell you about the van that we're converting to a camper. This van is not your typical van. It's a Ford Econoline E350, but it's a V10. They don't all come that way, and that means the sucker can pull anything. It pulls my camper without any problem up hills, and that's pretty sweet because I don't have to get a whole bunch of car stuff behind me making me feel stupid. So it's not real clean. It's a 2003, so we've had to do a little bit of work to straighten it up. Can you see the sloth? This is because my wife loves sloths. We used to have 3 benches. If you come in here and look, you can see there's only one, but we have the brackets on the back for a second one still. So what we did was I wanted to have room in here, so we took out the brackets for the front bench. They used to be here. We moved them about a foot back and took out the middle ones altogether. So now we can only hold 2 benches, which seats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Seat 9 still. That's not the purpose here. This is a camper, but we've driven it to a couple places where we had to take the whole family to put the other seat in. Anyway, we put this carpet in. This is some kind of it's made with some plastics. It's quite soft and durable. You can clean it, vacuum, wash it. So that's pretty awesome. But let's go around the back here because we wanted a bed, as you can imagine. And this is where the work started. We had to take all these panels off, and we bolted these things. Here's 3 on each side, 4 on this side actually. Little one in the middle there. We bolted them to the frame and then put the panels back on. This used to be a seat belt for the middle seat, and it's gone. Actually, it hooked up, not the middle seat, the front seat. You can pull up the front, but we had to take that one out. So we had to actually mount an extra seat belt onto this down here. So we have a 3rd seat belt there because we didn't have the wall-on harness anymore. So we kept these here so we can put in the back bench. But as you're going to see in a minute, we are able to put a bed right on top of this thing, and that gives us all this space under here. It's pretty awesome. Now we got the bed on here. You'll notice it's one salt well. It's actually 2 pieces of wood, a small piece and the front piece is bigger, but most people will tell you need to have holes in it for airflow so you don't get mold. But we live in the desert. This only goes in the desert. And so we don't need that airflow, but also I wanted to have carpet up on here for comfort in case you don't have the mattress on and you can't really put carpet over slats. That's how the bed goes. We'll put on the mattress next. Here's the mattress. This is about 4 inches thick. We took a nice mattress we bought, the kind that rolls, it's compressed, and see it. Yeah, unstick it and it decompresses. What's the word? It lays out, it fluffs up. I don't know words. And then I cut it in half like this. So it was this thick. It was 8 inches. Expands, that's the word. After it expanded, we cut it in half, and that was a chore. Used a big machete to cut down the middle of it. Once that's our mattress, then we put sheets and blankets on it. Now the bed is made. I'm actually gonna put a couple extra blankets on there for a trip I'm doing this weekend. It's gonna get down in the low 40s overnight, but this is how it looks inside. And here's from the front. See, there's not a ton of clearance overhead, but it's actually because I stuck an extra foam pad on top of it, memory foam. And so when I sleep in here, I sleep at an angle. It's actually 6 feet across from window to window, and I'm 6 feet tall. So I sleep at a slight angle with my head down here where the pillow is, and my feet down there at that back corner. There's plenty of room. I sleep on my side, so I'm not looking at the ceiling right in my face, but it's actually not too bad anyway. All right, now I'm gonna show you what's inside because we're out in a great place to show it to you. Look at this. We are in this incredible place up on the edge of a cliff. We camped here last night. So inside here, in fact, I'll take that camera from you. The bed, which is awesome. Beneath the bed, I have this 3-drawer cubby system that's got fans, and that top drawer doesn't like to move because of the thing under the shelf here that's holding it up. But I've got some food materials, eating stuff in the second drawer, plates and even hot pads and spatulas and forks. At the bottom I got toilet paper, towels. So I have a lot of utilities there, things I can use. I usually bring some food in this thing, but it goes on the ground. Then I've got inside a battery and inverter. And so I can turn it on and off with the red knob there. I can plug things in up to the inverter. Like right now, I've just got a phone charger. And then I've got this cable here that runs over to the wall to, it's got a smoke, whatever that is. Those kind of, used to call them cigarette lighters. My terminology is really good. But from there, I've got, that's plugged in there now, is my fridge. The fridge is the kind, the freezer fridge kind, so you can make it a freezer if you want to, or just a fridge. We keep all of our food in there while we're camping, all the cold food. So I have a table. The table's awesome. I developed this little system here. You can see on top there's this piece of wood with this big screw going through it, and this piece will pivot on here. So I have these straps that I take off, and this comes out. See, it rotates on that. Maybe see it from the bottom even. Got a couple braces here to hold it up. And I use these just common camper legs I got online. That store back behind the table. Sometimes I struggle to get them out there. Now what's amazing about it is I can put them in the braces down here. This one can go on here. And I can use the table just like this. That goes on the wall to keep it from bouncing around. But if I want a bigger table, I can then fold this out and put this one here. Now look how long this is, in case I need to eat for 3. I eat on here, we watch movies on here by leaning up my little, my tablet right here, and sit here in the chair or lay on the bed to watch a movie at night sometimes. And then it folds away just as easy. And I'll strap it for now and put this away later, but those things just fold down and I can slide them back in there behind it even while it's closed. Come around the back. I've already pulled some of my stuff out because we camped here last night. So I keep 3 chairs usually. I keep a propane tank in the back that I use for a propane fire because I hate smoke smell. So a propane fire that puts out tons of heat. We already had our breakfast this morning, so I got pans and a spatula. We had eggs and sausage and hash browns this morning. It was delicious. I also keep in the back, plugs out here, a propane grill so that we can have hot dogs and hamburgers. Quite large, keep a lot of room on there. So we're actually having hamburgers today for lunch. And those go in the back. I can show you how they fit in here, but I keep a 6-gallon jug of water. And then the fire pit goes in here, and then I just slide that back. And these 2 pieces of wood here, I showed you earlier the carpet system, which is really nice, but it doesn't allow the legs of the different things to slide real well. So I keep these pieces of wood here. So the firebowl goes in there, and then I put the grill in, and the propane here. They all slide in there just perfectly. Got a toilet seat. Not that I ever need it. Some people do. And I have a bin here that keeps all of odds and ends. Like there's a lot of stuff. You gotta have a backpack, you gotta have a hammock, you gotta have your water filter, life straw. There's a little table that sets up, really cool table. It ends up being about this high off the ground and about this big. Sets up super easy. Bag chair. I got roasting sticks for s'mores. We had some last night. An extra heated blanket that can plug into the inverter up there. Something I've never used yet, but it's a sandwich maker someday. I got a machete. Also never used, but you know, in case a big mean squirrel comes around or something. Shovels. Got an extension cord in here. Oh, these are great. I got 2 of these. These are bug screens that I can put at the back, and they're magnetic, so I'll hook up on top. And I can put one at the front door as well, as the side door. I have a propane stove in here with that you hook a little bottle of propane to, some spare bags, some spare water, an extra cable here. Looks like that's pretty much it in there. A lot of good stuff. I keep a shovel. I always keep a shovel, a big, real shovel, not just this little handheld one, but a real one, because I have been stuck before in mud, and so I need to be able to dig myself out. I can also use these 2 pieces of wood to put under my front tires if I need to. I have that's a bag of
shocks.
What do you call them? The things that you put your you put your wheels on to level your van out, and an emergency kit. I even keep a spare hitch in here because one time I had to pull a boat and I didn't have one, and so I had to go buy one, and it cost me a fortune. So that's pretty much everything I keep. I also, you know, up on the bed I keep spare blankets depending on where I'm going, and depending on who's coming with me. Like today, Roston slept out in his tent, so we take a little one-man tent with us and a sleeping bag for someone to sleep outside too, or in their hammock if they want to. That's all, but it does everything that I needed to do, especially when it's just me, because I go out here a lot by myself, but sometimes I take a boy or 2, or a daughter or 2, or a family or 2. We can also, it's got a hitch, so I can, oh wait, no, not a family or 2, usually just one family, just mine. I only have one. But I also have a hitch, so I can pull the camper with this. This van, like I said before, is a V10. Man, it'll pull anything, so I pull my camper with it if the whole family wants to go. And it's a lot of fun. All right, that's all. If you have any questions, like what kind of battery and inverter do you use?
More recommendations for a future van build.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point. But I was going to mention about the battery. If you want some specs, I don't have them. I could get them. If you want to comment and ask about them, my brother helped me put that together. He's more the electric guy, so he can tell me what they are and I can tell you. Also, if you have any recommendations, I am going to build another van in the future. This is my first go at it, and it's not perfect, but I'm kind of a hack. I don't know how to do this stuff. So if you got recommendations, even a recommendation about what kind of vehicle to use. Like I said before, this is an E350, which is really good, 12-seater. If I went with a 15-seater, it'd be longer, but I'm not sure I need length so much as I need styles to make it work right. But I'll take your recommendations. I'm not proud. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah.